I'm waiting to speak because sometimes the start of my video gets cut off. I did yoga, mental yoga, stretched myself as I was getting food here for myself, and thought mistakenly I would get una metralleta and kill everyone that has hurt me back in my childhood. Not my thought. I feel so much peace. I feel so much peace. I'm worried about my buddy. Hopefully his food's secure. Hopefully his house. Hopefully he's safe. What else? What else? What else? I love that about myself, but I go specifically looking for people that possibly hate us both and say, can you find out about his life or mine and make us miserable? That's what my family of origin does. People say that we fix ourselves. I don't know. I was traumatized over my own situation and then thinking, well, why is this man here and is he abused? So beautiful. What else? What else? What else? I don't know. So, pizza. I've been using the wrong pen all day. So I've erased them. The Taker Munoz Carrero is the reason why I'm on food stamps. And mad at if homie still knows about me and thought things that it would have been possible for me to move back with my parents so that I could have lived off Social Security and food stamps for a little bit, get my own apartment, and have people give me everything while I work on the design of my custom home. He didn't mention back then. He said there's roaches in the home, isn't there? I didn't tell you that. I'm probably going to say yes, and then keep doing it. I want people to think that I'm not disgusting. It's okay if you don't tell me now, then the last one's gonna show up and you go starving. I'm not going to you. It's a lot of houses trying to kill you. But are you good? Well, or did you go on to buy that outfit yourself? And that's what you're. What date was that? And if it's the same man, possibly not December 21st. I'll keep track of one anniversary. What anniversary of what? the hell that my parents put me through, how jealous my siblings get trying to turn me into an illegal prostitute and a drug addict and a drunk so that they can look better to people. Well, and do they shine? Because they're not entirely dumb people. So why would I even attempt to go and see while I'm like this, literally starving? See any of my honeys, new and old, be like, wow, Marilyn, that was an excellent idea. Oh, wow, your hair looks so pretty today. Oh, wow, Evelyn, when are you gonna cook those pancakes for me? Oh, wow, you're very, I like Ferraris too. However, I don't show any of that. I show only the abuse of them towards me. Because that is lo que tiene más peso por ellos. That's what they thought that I would be posting. Like, I'd rather be dead or posting that I'm curing my food insecurity, my lack of chocolate in my life with café con leche francés. Might as well be torturing my honeys and saying that I'm with a French man based on the conversations that my family of origin may be having with them to inflict pain onto them. Then post here, well, look what Edgar said to Evelyn one day. That her hair was pretty. Oh, look, if Denise wants to Evelyn's pancakes as her lover, as her friend, as a client. I'm behaving that way. That's what they entertain themselves with. Unfortunately, even some of the men, so when they have like a good conversation, I'm not saying I'm the only one that has great conversations with them. You're like, oh my god, I want more than this, more than this. I want more time with you. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Okay, I don't want to cook for myself. So who's paying for my electricity bill? Because even my husband, he has broke down where I have to start processing myself illegally. To better my finances because like I have nothing else that I can do for her. This isn't about who's more generous either. Or who provides more safety. I would take the credit for that. What else? What else? Maybe that will make her confident if she starts posting how her sister went shopping is what they say. But in reality, I talked to my mother and said if she posts anything like that, send it to the FBI. That she's just being trafficked into doing that. That's not normal for her. And sometimes I say for her, I mean other women in the family that I'm with. I'm just doing something sweet like 10 feet apart from me. I'm having a very rough day. A very rough day. I'm over the up. Siempre tenemos que estar ahora. and bring them in the line to propose to me one day. This gets better even if I head back to him for help this week. I'm having so much fun. I miss eating pinonino, and they know it. They're like, it's not that difficult to go on one date, mommy. That's what they possibly think. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? So, what else? What else? What else? I love this song. And it's possibly a lookalike. And that was it. Some people say I want my whole life to if she's okay. I wonder how many people are going to do. I might want to dance a garden next Friday. I read about there being shootings downtown. I never think of downtown as a place where they're shooting, but why do you think specifically? I've been spending the past 4 years forced to be downtown in a homeless shelter in a Corazon Day Center. Like specifically, I heard my family of origin say, well, it's not like in the suburbs that kind of thing doesn't happen. Maybe the more they're in a downtown, there's more chances that they could die. And then some of my cousins were like, you ruin everything for people. They would say to my parents and my siblings, like, there are hotels that we stay at downtown already. We're older than her. Why are you trying to kill us all then? And people say, why do you think that your siblings have so much fear to showing up here? Because this is where they send people. Specifically, they're like, well, maybe downtown someone will shoot them. They might have been, mira aquí every weekend, me imagino. And saying, cuñado, yo te puedo tratar mejor, mira, vamos a quedarnos tú y yo en un hotel. Todas las noches si quieren. And raping my significant others. I can see my brother having done that. One person like this post, 0. People say there's a reason why they go on to introduce themselves and don't wait to see if there's someone that their relative wants to introduce to them. They're like trying to hide all the criminal activity that they perform. They're trying to rape. They're trying to cut the money supply to the innocent person, like myself. So they go on and say, she has a new friend here, I'm gonna become friends with her. I'm a better friend, I'm spending all my energy on this person, I can tell. That's how they behave. That by the time that someone says, I need money, I don't have money, that's when you say, I'm friends with the cousin, it's just fun. I'll never let her go. I wonder who has opened it. Great day to be alone and crying. A lot of people say you chose the right path, kiddo. And you chose the right path. I feel like something at the point today. Oh, I don't go crying. I don't want my family origin. I don't face anyone with it anymore. I don't find them entertaining at all. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Oh wow. I have not thought about that day since my childhood. Where a young man, younger than me, saw how my parents abused me and said, I wish I could take her to live with me and I would sign her up in the right school that she wants. And that she could be surrounded with people that love her. Oh, surrounded by my family. When you see it through his eyes, I had already come. Speaking to my family right now because they love to blame someone, so they're gonna be like, ese hombre puso en contra de nosotros. We're dumb as fuck. What else? What else? What else? No. It was Panther and Plaza. That was so gross. That was so gross. I say to myself, not my thought, having been introduced to people in my childhood, and people saying, well, we're hiring prostitutes for them both to have. So don't even think about having sex with them because they're probably going to be full of AIDS or want to kill you. That's what my parents and my siblings and my relatives told me in my childhood. What else? What else? What else? What else? Zero people watching on his faces. Anyways, the worst case scenario is that I'll head back to him for hooking up. If I can't find anyone to pay my rent, once I get my eviction papers, I will seek for help to pay my bill. Oh, this time around there was no one showing up to Corazon Center pregnant. to make me jealous. Have you heard about that? A family of origin traffics people. That two people are trying to have a conversation in my family of origin. Meten a una persona en medio de la conversación. And somehow that third person gets pregnant and causes marital issues. And people say there's no such thing as marital issues if they're just acquaintances, colleagues, lovers, friends, husband and wife, and he has possibly a relationship with that person anyway. Or maybe that's why he stopped showing up before the baby arrives. That too. That too. But I'm like, I'm not even, I mean, I don't ever bring up other women into the conversation. He got upset. I don't know, possibly it wasn't even about me, but it's not unnatural for someone that even doesn't have feelings for one to just act like the jealous husband part and one being like, whatever, like, I don't like this situation that I'm in here right now. I don't like any of these people. I don't know like what intentions people have towards you. Are they trying to hurt you even more, or rape you, even if they're women? So what else? So yeah, like I heard in my childhood that my family of origin goes on into pushing the man to have sex with someone else, and then the baby will be a deterrent for the woman that is just an acquaintance, friend, colleague, lover, or wife. And people say this. A baby's never a deterrent because she just sees that as a separate relationship, whether it's a relationship or not. And what else? What else? Jada sent me to voicemail today when I called him. What else? Or it was a coincidence. I'm excited for the future. I'm very pretty and very smart and very sexy. What else? I want to visit Jaden and Kaylani in Tampa. And are they the type of people that they're like, of course I want to marry her. I just hate that her mom still tries to pressure me into providing everything for her financially. So I'm just gonna let her be doing whatever, and then I'll see her one day. I don't want this shit that everyone on the internet is gonna find out if we have sex or not. What else? She's resourceful and not an illegal prostitute. In the meantime, I'm tired. I need dollars today. Mala costumbre de la mamá de que escucha. Did you read those text messages? I mean, emails that I used to receive about Richie from supposedly family members saying, oh my God, you met a man, dile que te lo pague todo. Tu papá no te va a enviar más dinero más nunca. Oh my God. Haz una familia con él y olvídate de Jaden y Kehlani. It's like that's the reason why women and men die. Thursday. I'll possibly be up on a Sunday. I'll be at him. I want my sandwich hot though. I'll possibly call Alejandro tomorrow and check if he's paying for the utility bill that's past due from the apartment that I used to live in. Alejandro is the housing liaison here for Hope, not my future husband. My family origin so this doesn't. There's so many case managers and housing liaison. Having dated my primas, none in my case. They would go on and say, mira, 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 cásate con ese has a steady paycheck, es medio gordito, no? That will make me happy, is what they used to say. That way, cuando venga un hombre bello y hermoso, no podemos decir con dinero porque no sabemos que saben esos housing liaison, esos case managers tienen dinero. Cásate con ese, que con ese me va a hacer feliz porque este trabajito no me gusta. So they still to this day I could be talking about this that I don't mira. I've never said anything to Alejandro outside of him being the housing liaison at Haven for Hope, and still esa gente que dan ganas de matarla con una metralleta que yo crecí alrededor de ella. Dicen, ya mismo se casa con Alejandro, ya lo verá, in front of men that are trying to pursue me. That's their fuck me instead. And some men don't know that. They're like, oh wow, I'm all sad today because like her relative is saying que ya mismo se va a casar y que con el case manager del homeless shelter que le ayudó, o con el terapista, o con el cajero que siempre ve en Walmart, and they don't understand that that's that other person's way of saying fuck me instead. It's so disturbing, so disturbing. Oh. What else? I want to put pancakes for myself. In the meantime, there's like 20 meetings instead of orgies. Or possibly people that I've had sex with some relatives of mine. Them saying, bueno, ella se va a quedar sin casa, ya mismo se le va a perder la mezcla de pancake, qué bueno. And even those men possibly say, this pancake, my girlfriends do it all the time. Why are these bitches saying they keep talking to us anyways? Ew, who are these bitches? Who are these bitches? And I want to cry because even my worst case scenario that I'm not even like mad at him, it's just like the way that he worded things towards me a while ago gives me priority. Dios mío, whenever I say when I want to see you, he's there. And they get trapped or they like that environment, prostituta barata que no sirve para nada y no es mujer. So they stay for years, pasando años, décadas, or possibly talking to relatives of la mujer que amaba. In the meantime, she betrayed, we could say. And he's not seeing it, so he's so embarrassed, so depressed. Or he's like, yeah, she was high priority, but not like high priority to marry, which I understand that too. That's why I don't cry. And you say, oh, men don't love me. It's like, I know what being priority is to men. I was Edgar's priority for so long, and if I had continued being financially stable, my family wouldn't then steal from me and abuse me, I would have continued being his priority, possibly. Two people are watching, one has like this phone. What else? What else? What else? What else? Did I already say this? There was no bridal shower for me when I married again. Yes. Did my family of origin think that my other prospects would kill them for supporting that one marriage and not the others? That's what I think now. That happened. What else? 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 Anyways, I have classes that I want to start at San Antonio College. I'm going to study the piano there. I have opportunities to license my work with Buildiness. It's so amazing. See my embroidery work? It's so pretty. There's a video on this channel of me stitching on some of my work. Oh, I showed it to both of them, but not in the circumstances that I wanted to. But if that was them, I did talk about my work with them. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? In the meantime, I feel so bad if they've been deceived by retards into thinking that I've been texting them or messaging them through social media all this time when I haven't, because if not, I would be showing proof. Not for just proof, but look at this conversation that happened. It would have been a pleasant conversation. And they probably to say, I possibly said, one said in my childhood, I'm sure I'm going to fall for this, maldita sea. I'm going to think that's you or not question and send it to the police. And then also wonder why is it that in text you show up, however, when it's video, you're never there. And they go on to do it anyways. They go on to behave that way anyways. It's like men are saying, we're tired of these bitches hurting us and our women. Then I start calling bitch. And they still behave that way. Possibly. I don't go on to find out any of that. It's disgusting. I'm gonna Anyway. I never have heartbreaks in that men hurt me or break up with me. So I'm not one to ever need to like go talk to my mom and say, you broke up with me. That's what she thinks, that she causes men to break up with me. So that I call her. Llamar a esa perra. Anyways, I was so very today. More than a fucking Maria. Like, for real. People say, honey, just because you're college educated since you were like very young, eso no te quita lo de Maria, porque have you seen your family of origin? How dumb they behave. So that's the sello que you carry. Everyone's like, she's so pretty. If only she would just speak up that she wants help for herself. when the time is right, we will help her. Here I am. What else? What else? What else? Anyways, it feels good considering my circumstances to have tried. I missed them both. I miss them both, but that's not unnatural. And just because I'm a woman doesn't mean that I need to pick one, because they're like, we would never give up any of our bitches or bitches that we casually fell in love with or just showed up that persona later on we're trying to fix. And we think that if you get fixed, but your family knows that if you get fixed, our bitches will turn into just bitches. So they're just trying to inflict pain onto all of us. It's like, what was it? Oh, she's gonna fall in love with a retard one day. Es Dios. De ahí es not a rebound, pero que quizá lo perdonaría. What else? What else? What else? What else? I don't have rebounds. That's what we've learned here. I don't have rebounds. I don't use people. I cry. I sleep. I eat possibly more calories than I should when I'm inactive. Meaning exercise. Entonces, what else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? And some will stay talking to fake Arlene for the rest of their lives. People say, don't ever interrupt that. They are seeking closure. They want that person that's faking to be you dead. Possibly they're trying to not con, but this is where the word con comes to mind, and it shouldn't. They're trying to seek that the person shows up at a specific place and kill them in self-defense for faking to be me. In the meantime, people say, how many years has passed since that day? Federation used to offer help. What else? What else? And that's how, as much as I've gotten hurt, someone showing me pictures of other women saying, well, this is what women do for me, and you don't do that anymore. You know, I do not want to post. That's the beauty of it, that I'm doing this all alone, my thought process, because I witnessed in my childhood that some men, even lovers of the woman, say, just post a picture. It's like future me is planning for all of us to sleep together, or just me seeking who she is, because now I feel bad for the woman. Maybe I want to treat her to flowers instead, to take this disgustingness out of my mind. So that's why one never shares the pictures of the actual woman. One talks about the situation. It's like if I was upset about these women being exposed to me, imagine how disgusting I would feel to expose them to other people, but my family of origin thinks that I'm that dumb. they're like, we want to see the pictures. If it didn't happen, if she doesn't post them, then it didn't happen. I need to prove anything to anyone. He knows it happened. I know it happened. What else? What else? What else? What else? I tried getting donations today at the canister, and I was unsuccessful, but I did ask 3 people directly instead of hungry. My honey wants me to prove that he's more generous than most people that walked past me and said no to me. Which one of them? Which one of them? What else? What else? What else? Anyways, the people that I grew up are laughable. They're laughable. They are laughable. Anyway, will he be there for breakfast on Sunday? I don't know. Maybe not. I don't like seeing him there if he's suffering. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I hate this routine though. It gets me out of my apartment, and it's, what is it? It's relatable to having like seen people in my childhood, heard conversations in my childhood that make me feel. Anyways, then what is it? Conversations with media people so I could cry. I haven't cried about having fallen in love when I was a child twice with 2 young men and not being able to pursue relationships with them. I've already cried about divorcing again. That was recently too. I cried about not being able to date David Ledesma and Jorge Aviles like a long time ago, possibly in 2018. I never cry about John Leo because John Leo just gave me a hug. I don't cry about Cyrus. I just feel like I might just see him in that. Which seriously, I just thought like casual sex, and then he just turned out to be like so sweet. And I felt bad about him because like he's actually like so good to hang out with. And what else? 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 Michael Norman, I wish I would have shopped with him. So there was no crying. JD I miss, so that's like my favorite dancing partner that spins me around, and I'm so happy. In the meantime, some people are mad because they're like, I'm gonna make you believe that I stayed in my vehicle hiding from people to not get harassed all these years of years. Some people do that. I shouldn't be disclosing who I've had sex with in this manner. However, my family of origin traffics me so that I speak about these topics. Seeking is part of my thought process because why not? I've only had sex that I enjoy. So So, what else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? My family do this to poner los hombres en contra uno de los. I don't play that game. There's there's nothing here says possibly said Arlene Lorenzo of that ever having happened. Even if he was witness to that. It's like, who is the adult here is what they're playing. Some of the people there, some of my mentors, they're like, we're just playing here, who is the adult. So some people, none of her lovers went on to fight with each other. Some of my family of origin may have been witness of that, but they report that to the police and seek the death penalty for whoever it is that inflicted pain onto people, because that I'm witness of. It's like this whole gathering of evidence, I learned it from my family of origin. It's like, your parents are abusing us, Arlene. This is what we're gonna say that they do to us. We may need you to testify one day. Here's all the evidence I saw as how it was gathered, rather observed. Like, at this family gathering, someone just like, parece que alguien quizás está acostando con mi novio tratando de violarlo. And 3 people start saying, fui yo, aquí están los mensajes, mira las cartas, mira las fotos. And people will be like, dame eso, que se lo voy a llevar a la policía. Y se netaban a pelear. Honey, have you ever seen me behave that way? I'm classy as fuck. What else? What else? What else? But de que I do that, parece que esto está sucediendo. I did that on Facebook with my friends. However, I didn't go and seek the answer to that. So if they confess to anything, they're just confessing sometimes because their thought process doesn't allow it to skip their confession, or because they wanted time to confess, and they say, okay, that's when I'm confessing. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I feel so good right now. I ate pizza. I ate chocolate mousse. What else? What else? What else? What else? Maybe he was looking for a wife and found one and all of this, and then I feel bad because I'm like, ugh. Did he marry the one that was being trafficked for him to marry and is a prostitute? Possibly, or his bodyguard? Well, I never said anything to him because, like, one does not get in the way of people's relationships. Like, what if he actually found her attractive? What else? What else? What else? 49 minutes, 54 seconds and counting. I've been live. So, what else? Back to the Sunday Center tomorrow, but I've never liked that place. I may paint. I haven't painted at all this week. And what else? What else? He possibly thought that I had a little bit of money, not like that I'm a $0, like possibly both. What else? It's not normal to be at this level of poverty. What else? 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 I find satisfaction in knowing that I haven't spoken to anyone in my family of origin in more than 3 years because they're all dead to me. That way, if I heard that one of them got the death sentence, I'd be like, that person has been dead in my head for 21 years now. People know the death of past relations. It's sad. It's sad. Used to. Imagine having someone that you love in your home and not being able to kiss or have a conversation with them in private, and then so many people in the room trying to ruin that relationship. Did he notice the very low waters of light? So they're trying to kill you, aren't they? Mensajes me voy antes que salga una cucaracha. Possibly, possibly. And then, like, wow, just wow. She was there quiet the whole time, like, this isn't me, I'm not like any of them. What else? What's forward? We have to pick for our children. We all love Jada and Kaylani. What school had we picked for our children? That's beautiful too. Whoever's trying to see this knows that I know nothing about him and never wants to see him. Like, there's so many good opportunities there, like stable people, men and women. Why would I even like want to ruin this life? Staying with the other one. Staying with the other one. Wow, magic. Not giving a fuck, people, and faking that I don't care that I have a baby with them. Or like a relationship with the baby is not a guarantee, or like maybe making love. With an occasional spanking, and then we better talk about that with the other person. Oh, there's nothing in my head when I'm around. I was just my mind going sometimes, like I want to suck a dick. However, and he would stop me. So I feel bad for all these years that he's been Catholic. People just faking sex with him pretending to be so. What is 54 minutes 40 something? I'm so bored right now. I already called Jada and Kimani, however they didn't answer. What to do now? Possibly head over to Travis Park with my canister for a while. I feel cool, so that's good. So many cops in this world. My family are just trying to cover up the crime. Art installations. Apartment buildings. I don't know if I keep speaking and I go to financial stability, then I can provide that for everyone. So it doesn't have to be a smokescreen of people trying to figure out what is it even safe there. Family goes stuff trying to pretend to be nice to people just to remember the pain that they inflict onto her, but it is still. They think that I'm gonna read some books at an apartment complex and then say, oh wow, this reminds me of my parents and my siblings abusing me. I'm gonna move back there to live with them. Ew. Oh. They're unrealistic to what humanity is. My parents and my siblings bore me. Gloria, Nisa, Ramon, Evelyn, Madeline, Egypt, where you bore me. My creativity was hindered at the age of 6 because I was scribbling. And according to my sibling and my parents and my other siblings, my scribble looked like some buttocks. So I was asked to stop scribbling, never draw that again. People are going to think that you're drawing nalgas. I was in a home in New Jersey, road trip, that was up to code. I didn't have my own room then either. And here I was being said to stop doing research as if what I wanted to do was something that we were going back to our environment ever. Do they scream at each other, pretending that it's me listening? Wow, just possibly. I don't need to show proof of that. That would be embarrassing for me to become that person. I have 3 books that I want to read. Actually, 4. Halfway through the 200 words about sex. And what else? How to Find a Princess in My Bedroom. That's where I'll be reading possibly today, if I read before it starts. And then he might be laughing because he's in pain that he doesn't see me anymore. It's like, wow, what does it feel to be living in the dark like a roach? Oh my God, I have nothing to do with this. This is not America. This is some people inflicting abuse onto her. It isn't me. So I'm just being an asshole mocking her. Just say that. I wouldn't be surprised. Hopefully he outgrew that. But like in his childhood, it's like, why am I speaking this way? That sounds like it's hurtful to her, and she's just looking at me like I understand what you're doing. So I'm not even mad at you. You're just in pain or upset. So I'm not even going to say, well, he's a bad person because he's reacting that way. My parents wanted to call him a bad person for calling my parents out on being inadequate parents. Like a kid wanted to raise me. What else? Not the first time that happened. Not the first time. Not the first time that happened with prospect number 1 or 2. What do I name them now? They're both gone out of my life. I'm not gonna be that person. There's no follow-up to this. Of like, okay, now if this didn't work out, where do we meet again? I don't behave that way. I like dating. You can say, hey, are you available? Let's do this at a certain time in a certain place. I can pay for my own, and I even have money to pay for yours if you can't. So I'm just gonna live my life in la puta cuara that I am, that he's probably accusing me of, and he's hurt. Maybe he'll grow that. And saying, great, she never gave it up to me because maybe that wasn't even him. And it was a lookalike, which what lookalike that actually shows up in my life if he wants. So I'm gonna keep living my life like the puta that I am. And fucking whoever I want and showing up to the places that I want. No one should ever be like Gloria Nisa to trafficking their daughter to profit from them, to try to get men to marry her daughter just to see if they'll give her flowers on her birthday or some shit like that. It's like I've lost all respect for that woman already. She's selling you just to see if I would have bought her flowers during any other day, like I would have, like as a regular person, but now because she's trying to obligate me into doing that. It would say these people, even if she tries to become canister girl tomorrow, will kill her. OMG, she hasn't said anything. They had already threatened her that they'll kill her if she's canister girl. There's nothing wrong about being canister girl, okay? Ask you to stay in virgin, but I can't. What else? 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 So in the meantime, while I suffer, my parents, my siblings, que viven como si quisieran tener su propia telenovela, pueden, porque lo que dan es asco. And like, oh, this is like the Bachelorette who will pick her and pay for everything to keep her alive, while we starve her and steal from her. That's the show that they're watching. I'm like, I'm never gonna pressure anyone to sustain my lifestyle or even help me financially. So Teresa, don't you have a trust that you could give me since I don't have mine? The horror of that. The horror of that. The horror of that. For real. The horror of me saying that. Say that. Some of my primas that are trying to kill me say we have trust her because she doesn't care about the trust that she gave away. We go to this man, we say, well, Arlene, is it available to marry you? Don't you have trust out there that you want to give to me? Mira tan fácil que fue, me dio el dinero. Maldita sea, cuando dije que porque Arlene existe, Arlene esto, Arlene lo otro. I don't know if we're married or not. Y yo mencioné a Arlene. My husband said that to me that day. It's like she rather get something else against you. What else? I didn't say anything. Something else my door. She's back. Not even say over there. What else? What else? What else? What? So tired. I'm heading over to my apartment or to try this party. I'm gonna print it. Oh, I'm heading to Bibliotech tomorrow to print a picture of my children and myself and put it on my canister. That makes people so sad. My family emergency. You're trying to kill people. My canister gives people cancer. People say. Except I counter it with these videos of what people that I grew up around think that's me humiliating myself. It's me educating people. It's like, if you see me out there with a canister, give it to me, give it to me. Ideally in the form of dollars. Sonrisitas as well. Gift cards. Your dick, if I want it. If it's consensual. However, please don't let that be a deterrent to you being happy and living your life. Because my parents and my siblings turned me into canister girl so that people go around and say, oh my god, la cosa tan mala. People say, no, this is a rich city. One person in this entire city is being abused and it's her. All the other people I see that are dirty and stuff, I just think maybe homeless, but some might be cosplaying. Into finding a loved one, into being abused by their doms. Please don't let people do that. What else? 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 So far, people may think that there's only one person in San Antonio that is being abused and needs dollars ASAP, and it's me. In the entire planet. What else? What else? What else? What else? Would we have both laughed and say, bless those people in Gaza? It's like they think I'm gonna try to kill me or her because there are people hungry somewhere else. Wow, wow. I had not thought about this kid entirely in many years. I'm so embarrassed right now. I just thought he's doing this one. And no, he made me ugly. Just wow. In the meantime, these bitches may be reminding him of my existence every day to torture him. Possibly. Hopefully he's strong and he didn't go to that. But I'm seeking the death penalty for any bitches that would have hurt any of my loved ones. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? In the meantime, did Sarah like my picture of pancakes on social media? What else? Does Sarah really made my childhood? Is she alive? I had to have met a Sarah in my childhood. Maybe did they keep them all away from me? Did they keep them all away from me? So when I would meet a Sarah, I'd be like, oh my god, that's a Sarah? Seriously? I may have met a best friend of my family of origin named Sarah. That knows what I'm talking about the family. What else? What else? What else? What else? Oh, for real. It's like a little thing on a policía every time that he changes his pattern of behavior and stops showing up somewhere because he could have been kidnapped or raped by a woman, unfortunately, is how I feel. Based on what I heard while I was growing up. And my husband may be worried about him, or maybe not. They may be worried about each other. And say, we don't want this bitch. For real. That's when you're realistic. Like, I've been saying that since I was like 8. It's like when I'm realistic and know that I'm quality as fuck, but I have nothing to back it up. What else? What else? What else? What else? 1 hour, 11 minutes, 34 seconds, and counting. 0 people are watching. 100 likes. What else? What? Or was that him or look-alike at Travis Park last night? I don't even like try to look if it's him or not. It could have been two look-alikes. One sitting near in a bench when I got off the bus near Hopscotch St. Anthony Hotel and Travis Park Church. And then the look-alike with the fedora and then helmet later on. I don't shout to people, I don't walk up to people to see if they're them. I've heard about that happening. It's like these kids are so rich too, possibly, that they're like, I'm just like continue this story without me being present. I'm not gonna get my dick sucked anyways, or didn't want that. So I know that she won't be chasing me. So this is the moment where I just send a look-alike and just keep putting people in the right places, treating them well voluntarily so that she can feel safe. It's like, that's not human trafficking. Some people are like, pay me, for real, pay me. Okay, I'll show up to entertain her. Like this, like this. It's been said before. They're like, no, maybe not that entertaining, maybe that's not what she wants. But if you just want to like sit by her, then just like I'll pay you and just keep her safe. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? So bored. I'm so bored. I'm so bored. I have to call Jaden and Himani and possibly wonder how much. I wonder how much the battery is. Oh, I need to end my video to see it if it's